From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White, between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago White Sox. It's White Sox baseball, and it comes your way next. Billy Burns is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
On the ground, softly towards second. No problem here, 1 away. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Chopper foul. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. May is after it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Mike Moustakas. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Oh, and he had him guessing there, and it's a ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Yoan Moncada.
High in the air out to center field. Burns is there. 1 out. Here's Melky Cabrera. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. These Royals, Harold Reynolds, entering play here this afternoon. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, they won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. That's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's Buchholz on 1-1. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Third baseman.
Now to the plate, number 30. He stands in for the first time in this one. And that misses inside 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the 2-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination, because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield brings it in. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in, Will Myers.
Leading
He'll
off for
start
Kansas
things out
City,
in the top half of the
first
second.
baseman number 4, Will Myers.
Hard on the ground towards short. Anderson picks it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Lucas Duda now,
hitter,
and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. No score here as we play inning number 2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting sixth.
With Merrifield next to hit. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. 2 out, nobody on. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Avisail Garcia.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit toward the right side. But an easy play there at first as that becomes the first out of the inning.
Batting sixth.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jacob May. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Bottom of the second here with no score. That's lifted the other way out to left. Orlando's under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Perez reaches. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
13, Salvador Perez.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging the bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Fouled back. Now another 1-2. And another foul ball.
Now that's some good hitting. You hear the cliche good hitting, but that is. He fouls off a changeup with 2 strikes. Very difficult to do.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, number 38. And he's ready to take his first cuts.
Number 38.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of 2 things. He either didn't pick it up or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Striding in once again, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a curveball that misses high and away to start him out. It's ball 1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Two 1. Here it is. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Raul Mondesi. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Hit out towards second. Moncada gloves it, and he is in there on the first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Carlos Sanchez. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. He's set, and the pitch. Popped up. Mondesi on the move. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
And the runner back safely. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Right side. Merrifield picks it up, and he's safe. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Melky Cabrera, a base hit in his first trip. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. And a double steal try here. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Mike Moustakas.
Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. Anderson scoops it up. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Here's
Now
Will
batting.
Myers. Comes
First
into this
baseman.
at bat 0 for 1
Will
in the ball game.
Myers.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. May is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Lucas Duda. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance. Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Garcia on the run. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in for his second at bat, number 30. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at bat. Line toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So here is Avisail Garcia. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Comes set with the 0-1. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Merrifield scoops it up, and indeed he won't try to force it at second. He'll just flip on to first for the sure out. Now at the plate, Jacob May. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And this is fouled straight back. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Pitch is high. The throw. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This is a situation you love as a hitter. It's an RBI situation tailor-made for you. If you hit the ball on the ground, you're going to pick up that run, and it's going to give you the lead.
And look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And a relay home. The tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. The tag, and he is out at second base. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 13, Salvador Perez.
Bounce towards the mound. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in, number 38. He singled his last time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Cabrera sprinting after it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone. Ready once again. Again.
Fielder, Billy Burns.
Hard hit ball to second, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Sanchez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Carlos Sanchez.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Fouled straight back. Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Two things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Got him swinging in the dirt, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that digging in to try it again. Raul Mondesi. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Raul Mondesi.
First pitch coming. Here it is. That's yanked into the stand. Strike one. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Mondesi is retired, and there's one away. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Lifted into center field. May giving chase, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Here's Will Myers. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Lucas Duda now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Duda.
And there's the fourth wide one, so he's aboard on the intentional walk. Whit Merrifield next to hit. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit to third. The tag, and he is out. Ready once again. Melky Cabrera.
For the White Sox. Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's in there. Base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch on its way. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 down. Digging in and looking for more. Number 30. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In comes Orlando, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Avisail Garcia. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. One run, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
32.
Ready for another chance? Jacob May. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chasing out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Popped up. Mondesi has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for round number 2. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Castillo.
And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Number 38 is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tighten. Digging in once again, Salvador Perez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
13, Salvador Perez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
I got the count.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. And he chased it in the dirt. Castillo recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Perez is retired, and there's one away.
Number 38.
Ready for another shot now. Number 38. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're going to have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good most of the game.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 38 goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Paulo Orlando stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game. Striding in once again.
And leading off for the White Sox, designated hitter Carlos Sanchez.
Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. From the stretch. And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Swing and a liner. Foul. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. A quick out number 1. Stepping into the box, Tim Anderson. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Merrifield trying to get there. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. He's set. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Buchholz sets. Here's the 0-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way. Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. He'll start things out for us here in Joaquin Soria. He's been summoned from the bullpen. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. On the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. So a runner at first now with one away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. May racing back. Gone! And that two-run home run delivers an eighth-inning lead. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for two. Standing in, Lucas Duda, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him. That. Here's Melky Cabrera. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
Left fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Matt Strahm is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Matt Strahm.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking for.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Abreu.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Moving under it, Orlando. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready now. Number 30. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Matt Davidson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Well, this is kind of the life of a pinch hitter. You maybe get 1 at bat a game, and it usually comes against a relief pitcher that's absolutely throwing bullets at you.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that. With Merrifield next to hit. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. Ball 1.
1-1.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one to first. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th. And the Royals are going to get a man into scoring position right away on the leadoff double.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw down to first, one away. Now at the plate, number 38. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. Now a drive out to left center field. In to score, the runner from second, and he will pull into second with an RBI double. Settling in now, Paulo Orlando, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. This is skied into short left center. After it is Cabrera. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Davidson has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll. So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Kelvin Herrera is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Kelvin Herrera, a defensive change for the Royals.
Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
Tell you what, that insurance run at the top of the 9th inning right there sets the pitcher up nice. Now instead of having to live on the corners and nibble a little bit, you can go after them. They hit a home run, solo shot, no problem. You still got a chance to win this game.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Avisail Garcia is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Jacob May is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. And guys, the Royals were led to victory by the start turned in by this man, Clay Buchholz. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, I thought he